Hey guys, and welcome to the eerie silence on Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Why is it so quiet? No music at all. It's so weird. I think that's one of the few times they actually do that in this game. But anyway, last time we made our way through the Via Purifico, as well as through the underground water area.
You're all right?
Why did they throw us in these places?
Worried. It's good to have you back.
We just got out. No problem at all.
Thank you.
Right, he didn't know. Oh, here come the guards. You son of a bitch. Oh. Well, there goes Keenock. They're even fighting amongst themselves now, it seems.
Keenock.
Oh, right, they used to be friends.
Why, you?
I have saved him. He was a man who craved power. And great power he had, but he feared losing it.
Oh.
Trembling at unseen enemies, he spent his days scheming petty schemes. Chased by his fears, never knowing rest. You see, now he has no worries. He has been granted sleep eternal. Death is a sweet slumber. All the pain of life is gently swept away. Yes.
And how do you know this?
So you see,
well, I guess you are dead.
if all life were to end in Spira, all suffering would end. Don't you see? Do you not agree? That, Yuna, is why I need you. Come, Lady Yuna. Come with me to Zanarkand, the lost city of the dead. With death on our side, we will save Spira, and for this, I will take from you your strength, Yuna, your life, and become the next Sin. I will destroy Spira. I will save it.
How will you become Sin?
You're totally nuts.
True. But he is the villain. And he is the one who doesn't seem to die, so... or feel pain.
Unpleasant.
Well, that's
Very
one way
well.
to respond to that.
I will give you your death. You seem to want it so.
The voice acting in this game may be hit and miss, but Seymour's pretty much always on, and he's always doing a great job at it. Whoa. He's sacrificing all of those people. Uh-oh. Well, that's kind of a lame transformation that you don't show anything of. Oh well. Yeah, he pulls kind of a Hojo moment.
Run! Protect Yuna! Go!
No way! I'm fighting!
Yeah.
I said go!
He raises a sword to you, you run. So, we're gonna lose Kamari, huh?
I won't leave Kamari behind.
Why didn't
He's
you
a
say that
guardian.
before?
Protecting you is everything.
Orin.
That's right. We're all guardians. Yeah, and you know what that means? Yuna, anywhere you go, I'll follow.
Anywhere I go.
Yeah, anywhere.
Well then, let's go.
There you go. That's a
Hey,
great
Kamari,
moment.
Leave some for us!
There you go.
Hey, wait for me!
Me too. I'll go too.
It's funny. She's almost kind of resounds like, sorry, but we're gonna go. And Orin's like, well, shit. That's what I was saying before about Orin having an idea, being adamant on that idea, but then at the end falling off and following what Yuna decides to do.
You're quite popular these days.
Well, that's one way of putting
Anything
things.
you want, I've got it.
Sure thing, buddy. What do you sell now? You sell things at a normal price again. Good for you. Do I need anything anymore? No, I bought pretty much everything I need. You'll never need ability distillers. I don't even know why they're in the game, really. The extractability skill that you learn, that one's useful. But
Trader or no, Lady Yuna's always been a friend to a walker.
yeah, I gave you that 101 gil or whatever. Anyway, we now have our characters back. Now, if you're not close to learning the reflect ability before the upcoming boss, I would do a little bit of battling around here. Now, unfortunately, we don't have Kamari, but we do have Yuna back. So Yuna's the one who really needs to catch up on experience. I really wish they would have given us Kamari here, because all of the enemies here give great experience, and it's really worthwhile to come in trying to take them down. They also you can steal remedies from all of them if you so desire. And let's see here, we'll bring Titus back. He can kill one of these guys, I think. Barely, but he can. I want a fireball or a water ball. Water it is. Do I do enough damage? Ooh, with critical I do. He seems to be criticaling a lot. Steal from you as well. So yeah, you can steal remedies if you want them. You don't really need all that many. They do a lot of damage, so you gotta kind of be careful. Let's see, you are weak to the other two. Oh, I've already got the right weapon on for that. We're gonna bring in Lulu first and have her guard. I think Orm could probably one-shot this guy. But yeah, I think these are the only two enemies that you can run into around here, and as long as you get overkills on all of them, they give crap tons. I missed Yuna. How did I miss Yuna? I was going to summon to take care of them. And they drop Phoenix Downs and High Potions. So what I'm going to do is... oh, no. Abilities, Yuna... there will be a few battles where I'll just use Yuna to try and catch her up a little bit, but overall I'm probably going to I'll probably fight, 5 or 10 battles with just Yuna, and then I'm going to walk all the way up there. You can see at the end there's another save point, and since the battles are so common around here and it's just the same ones over and over again, there's not really much I can say about a straight path, so I'll do all that stuff off screen, and we'll meet you up by that other save point there. Okay, we're back, and here we are at the further up save point. As you can kind of see there, we're a lot closer now. Now, before we go on too much further, I'm not going to do sphere gridding with everyone. That's going to take too long, but I am going to do it with Yuna real quick because there's a few spells that she needs in order to keep going forward. I will provide some strategies for what to do without them. We got agility, we've got the reflect ability, very important. Dispel, also very important. Magic defense, let's see, magic, MP, HP, agility, and she probably won't get beyond the evasion because I'm going to be breaking into Riku's grid, and we're going to be going to get steal, use, HP, agility, HP, strength, HP, and magic. So I'll end up on that one, and then I'll start to backtrack. So anyway, I will work on this, and I will see you momentarily. Okay, we're back. So yeah, I'm not going to go over all the stat nodes anymore. I think we've done more than enough of that. So reflect, dispel, very important spells, use, and steal. And that's as far as I went. And the reason why I did that is for the magic node and the strength node, mainly, the strength and the HP are going to help her, but more so they're going to help her Aeons, which I definitely want. And so we made it there. So yeah, make sure you pick up reflect and dispel before going forward. That will make your life a lot easier. As far as anything else, let's see. I think you just need a strength weapon upcoming, and I think we want to avoid elemental weapons. Not that I think it's a big deal. There's that one. You're fine. Should be good. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter who you have in your party. They'll switch it coming up here anyway. Reinforcements! Even the latecomers are going to help. Kimahri's like, I made a grand gesture, and now I gotta sit here and fight alongside all you guys. Though, Kimahri was not going to do too well on his own. Now, before doing any of our talking commands, we want to break this boss fight. The ultimate combo against this guy is a combination of Provoke and Reflect. As you may guess, Seymour, just like before, does nothing but cast spells. The Mortar Body is another piece in this fight, and he's going to cast elemental spells. Now, he still casts spells in the same order as he did before, so if you're kind of worried about that, you know, you can set up your null spells. However, there is a counter that the Mortar Body, the other guy there, uses. Basically now, every time he casts a spell, he's going to hit Titus will reflect it, and he hurts himself, which is really, really funny. Now, you can't take Titus out of the fight anymore, but that's fine since he does crap tons of damage anyway. We're not worried. So we'll use the talk command there.
So, you too seek freedom from this painful life?
You talk too much, Seymour.
Yeah, but it's cool. We get more strength out of that. Now, like I was saying, there is a counter. The Mortar Body there will normally just use a normal attack or something like that. I think it's called Smashing Claw. At some point, Seymour will be able to inflict Break, which is Petrify. Shattering Claw will destroy the character, and you only have 2 characters to use in the fight. So you definitely don't want that. So in order to avoid that, we have Titus reflect all of his break spells, flare spells, and elemental spells back to him. We never have to worry about that. But he has a counter. If you have a counter equal to 4, and you get +1 for any haste spell that is cast, any null spell, any reflect spell, and any shell spell that is cast. So we don't really want to do a lot of buffs in this fight, so that we don't get him to use what he'll use when the counter gets to 4. So if all 3 of your characters have haste, I think even if you don't have anything else on, he'll still use it. So if all 3 of your characters have the same buff, or if the counter is equal to 4, meaning you have 4 different buffs, like 2 people have haste, 2 have shell, that should end up doing it. Or, haste shell and a null spell or something like that. But, so yeah, once he does this, he will use an attack that dispels all of your buffs. So that's a pain in the ass. We don't want that. Let's get the talking going here.
It is good to see you again, Lady Yuna, but you don't seem pleased.
I'll only be pleased when you're gone to the far plane.
Magic defense. Yeah, like I said, both the Mortar Body and Seymour will attack in the same order. Did I do anything with you? We want to steal from Seymour, get Tetra Elementals. Those will be useful maybe later. An interesting item to use anyway. Oh, and another point I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, no, don't take Titus out. Now, if you attack this guy, you deal all his HP, and then he'll absorb HP from Seymour. Now, using Titus to do that's not a good idea, because Titus doesn't, there's no real reason for Titus to do that. Titus does more damage attacking Seymour directly, so I'll have him do that. We'll have you talk.
Although he was not the man I once knew, Keenock was still my friend, Seymour. You will pay for his death!
For someone who's always so gruff, he actually puts a decent amount of emotion into that line, so very much appreciative the voice actor for that. We'll bring out you. Now, the other thing you could set up on Seymour is Bio. He is susceptible to poison, though he does have resistance against it. And if you want, the first move you can do in the fight is cast Bio, and then you don't have to do anything else. Just keep up with the healing or something like that, and he'll kill himself. You could also set up poison and then set up, the provoke reflect thing, and then literally just guard for the rest of the time, and you win. Poison and elemental spells bouncing back on him will end up killing him. So we'll just attack him directly there. Look at all that damage. Holy crap. Now, once he drops below a certain percentage, he will use Protect there like that, which is why we want Unit to have Dispel as well. You could also summon an Aeon like Ixion and use Aerospark, though he will banish any Aeons you bring into battle when they've completed their first turn. So if you're going to bring someone in, either Dispel his status effects or use an Overdrive, and then he won't have a chance to do that. So White Magic, we're going to Dispel his thing. Hopefully that doesn't get rid of Provoke as well. Nope, Provoke's still there. That's good. We can hit him one more time, sure. Now, the only reason he did that is because I used a normal attack to... Yeah, he's going to start casting Break now. And he's immune to it, so we don't have to worry about that. But at least he's not inflicting stone on all of our party members. Let's see. We'll bring in Riku. We'll see if we can steal some more stuff. Now, this fight is really difficult without this strategy. So, like, if you're just taking all those hits over and over again, you could try casting, say, Reflect on 2 of your characters, or maybe you just have Shell, so do Shell on a couple of your characters, and then just have a Unit in there trying to heal all the time. The other thing you can do is you can use Albed Potions repeatedly with multiple characters. Another reason why you want to have Unit with it as well, but maybe you don't have Reflect yet, and you don't want to use that, so you only have Riku and Kamari to do it with. Let's see, we'll bring in Waka. Ouch! That sucked. Yeah, every time you kill the that guy, he gets lower maximum HP, and once Seymour gets below a certain amount, he'll start casting Flare, and so he does more damage to himself with Flare. So yeah, I'm basically going to win already. Orin's already had a turn, Mari's had a turn, Lulu's had a turn, Eunice had a turn. No, you're not going to do enough damage. We'll bring in Orin. Have Orin do a normal attack. Attack that one. You can't ever get an overkill on that other one there. So I'm going to do that for the absorption here. Yeah, down to 1,000 HP. And he will continue to cast Cure on Seymour there. I don't know how much damage I need to do, so we'll just use an Overdrive to finish him off there. But yeah, once you've got everyone in, stolen a couple times, you're good to go. Very difficult without the Provoke Reflect strategy, but there are definitely other ways of doing it. You could Shell Tidus and use Provoke if you haven't gotten far enough for Reflect. And, you know, use him to kind of tank damage, leave Unit in there to heal him, or have Tidus just throw high potions at himself every round, and then have your other characters attack, or, you know, there's a lot of different options. And for overkilling him, we get 2 level 4 Key Spheres.
We escaped with our skins intact, but Yuna lost something.
Faith.
I could already tell her faith was shaken. Yevon had betrayed her.
Yeah,
I felt like I should do or say something, anything.
They betrayed everyone.
But nothing came. I was just as lost as she was. And then... we all, well, anyone who's played this game knows what's coming.
Well?
We won't have time for that
We're
today.
all clear. We will have to avoid Bevel in the future.
Yes, we will. Now, oh, I'll let them finish
Said you
talking.
wanted to be alone.
Of course.
Now, I did a little bit of extra level grinding when I was fighting the enemies there. As you can see, you know, we gained about 5 or 6 sphere levels compared to Kamari, who unfortunately wasn't able to participate. If you don't care for Kamari, you may want to do a bunch of extra grinding there, because it's 8,000 experience for fighting the enemies there. Do note you can run into another battle formation, either 2 of the one mech and 1 of the other, or vice versa, but you can also run into 1 of the kicking mechs as well as 2 of the fire wielding soldier guys. So those ones give you, I think, like 3,000 or 4,000 experience, so it's a lot less. Those ones aren't as worthwhile, but getting 8,000 experience per fight when the fights are relatively easy, like they do a lot of damage, but you know, you can use Yuna to bring in Bahamut and then Impulse twice, and 90% of the time she'll be able to take them out, because 90% of the time one of them will die from the first Impulse. Sometimes, like it happened once in all the times I used Bahamut there, where Impulse did not kill at least one of the mechs. Usually it criticals or does just enough damage to take them out, so you can do that. And then I just alternated. One battle I would use Impulse to take them down, the next battle I would use Mega Flare. You could also use Titus's normal attack with the elemental strikes, does lots of damage, can one-shot them. Orin with an elemental weapon can one-shot the ones in the back row there, and you can get a lot of levels. Like I gained a few. I probably spent an extra 5 minutes or something, maybe 10 minutes battling around there. But if you want to, that's the best experience you're going to get for a long time. So I would do that if you're interested in it. We'll take care of the sphere gridding later. I don't want to do it right now.
Must be tough for Yuna.
No doubt.
We leave at daybreak.
Okay.
If Yuna figures out where we're going, that is.
Oh yeah. For Faith is shaken. Are we going to continue the pilgrimage?
Wonder what Uni will do, huh? Think she'll quit her pilgrimage?
Maybe.
That's what you want, right?
Well, if Uni really wants to keep going, then I guess I shouldn't stop her, you know? That's what I think anyway.
Now, Riku, you know, more than even the other Elbed, wants Yuna to stop her pilgrimage because she'll end up, you know, watching her cousin die, and she definitely doesn't want that.
I wonder if there's a way to perform the final summoning and not die.
But she respects Yuna too
Great,
much
wouldn't it?
to stand in her way, you know, full force, you know, being adamant, you are stopping here, as opposed to, let's try and convince you to stop. Please, please stop. Do not go. I do not want you to die.
I guess someone would have thought of it in the last 1,000 years, huh?
You would think so. But we're here to break tradition.
I feel kind of bad leaving everything up to her, you know?
Yeah.
Yuna's off in the woods. Kumari's with her, but maybe you should go too.
I can just hear kind of the mirth in her voice as she says that, and I love kind of the, you know, the foreshadowing.
I think
in
it
that.
might help if you were there.
And even with that, you know, specifically, you know, emphasizing you. Hello?
It would be so easy to fight without thinking. Walk a straight line. So easy.
As long as you're not drunk, that's pretty easy. All right. Or
Maybe you should talk to her.
even Orin's like, yeah.
I am tired.
Well, you just lost one of your best friends, so yeah. Sometimes it's hard to hit that save sphere for some reason because there's two people in the way. But anyway, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time, we will watch the scene. There's two infamous scenes in this game. We've seen the first one, Titus laughing like a moron. This one is the other one, and it's not so cringeworthy. Till next time.